Here's how to add external subtitles on Windows Media Player. It is indeed possible to add external subtitles to a movie that you're watching using Windows Media Player. If you have wrung your hair over it for a long time, here's the solution that solves the problem. The classic Windows Media Player 12 is Microsoft's default audio and video player. But it hasn't been updated since 2009. Maybe you enjoy the simplicity of using the media player that came with your PC. So far you are fine with it, except when it comes to subtitles. Here we're going to go through the process of adding subtitles to WMP in 2 main steps. Don't worry if you can't see Windows Media Player 12 in your programs list. Windows Player used to be the default media player on Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 8.1. Things changed with Windows 10 where it became an optional feature. Windows 10 doesn't ship with Windows Media Player anymore. Here's how to install Windows Media Player for free and legally. If it's not there in your version of Windows 10, Microsoft Support has a list of the WMP versions which will help you find the right version of the player for your system. Many torrent downloads include subtitles. But let's assume you have downloaded or ripped a video file that doesn't have subtitles. Subtitles elevate the viewing experience. Here are the best subtitle download sites where can you get quality subtitles for free. In multiple languages. Pick any from the 3 listed below. There are many more you can find with a Google search. I prefer Subscene.com because it lists all the popular subtitles in an uncluttered interface that makes search a breeze. Find and download the exact matching subtitle file that has been synced with that particular video file. Choose a subtitle which has the same uploader name as the movie file. Or match the name to the ripped type. For a demo, I have an episode of Doom Patrol and some subtitles that I've put in one common folder called Subtitled Doom Patrol TV Series. Notice that both don't have matching names yet. Now, just put both of the files in the same folder and make sure they have the same name, aside from the extension. In this case, the video is Doom Patrol, and the subtitle file is doompatrol.srt. Right-click on the video and choose Play with Windows Media Player. Hopefully, your video now plays with subtitles. But if it still isn't working, you have a few more options. Set WMP to display captions. From the default home screen, you can right-click on the bar near the top and select Play greater than Lyrics, Captions, and Subtitles greater than on if available. If the video is already playing, right-click anywhere on the player and select Lyrics, Captions, and Subtitles greater than on if available. One of the big failings of WMP is that it doesn't recognize downloaded subtitle files with extensions of SRT and sub. In that case, you have to take the help of third-party codecs. The codec of choice used to be DirectVbSub, but in all my attempts, I couldn't make it play the subtitles with the latest version. An alternative codec for WMP12 that worked for me is called Advanced Codec version 11.5.1 by a developer named Shark007. It is an audio and video codec package for Windows 7, 8 and 10. The release contains a full suite of decoders for both 32-bit and 64-bit systems. Also included in the package is the DirectVbSub VS filter, the add-on for Microsoft Windows that is able to read external subtitle files, with a GUI controller for the installed codecs. The codec is available from Majorgeeks and a few alternative download mirrors. Majorgeeks is a trusted website and has been in the download business since 2002. Yes, the site's design still harks back to the good old days. Run the Advanced Codec executable. The installer will download the codecs to your computer before finalizing the install. Advanced Codec also installs a settings application in your program menu or desktop. This gives you a GUI to tweak a few settings in case your subtitles are not displayed. For an AVI file, choose to disable the DMO codecs on the Swap tab of the Advanced Codec Settings application. If it is an MP4 file, choose to disable the Microsoft Audio Decoder on the Swap tab. You may also need to disable the Microsoft Video Decoder if you still can't see any subtitles. However, there is one last thing you can try. rename the subtitle file and change the .srt to a .sub. For me, the subtitles played regardless of whether it was called .srt or .sub. But some users report one working more often than the other. The classic Windows Media Player has seen better days. While you can still do basic tasks, like rotate videos in Windows Media Player, it's not sufficient for many in the modern era. Thus, there's no need to go to such lengths to play your favorite subtitled videos, as there are enough alternatives for the outmoded WMP. The best media player for you is the one you most enjoy using. Here are the best free media player apps to consider on Windows. The popular Videolan VLC player is the most favored, as it can play everything right out of the box. It is free. There's an active open source community behind it. And it is cross-platform too. If you do decide. Text source, makeusef.com.